Hey Slayers, and this is not the video I was supposed to make today, okay? I was supposed to make what made Super Hang On so good, but here's the problem with that. I just cannot do it, okay? I just can't do it. I was recording footage for what made Super Hang On so good, and I was having so much fun, and it made me think, okay? It made me think about the problems with Sega today. And what are those problems, you may be asking? I'm gonna tell you what those problems is. They don't care about us. And I know that's a sad truth. I know no one wants to believe it. I know it's crazy and outrageous, but here's the thing. You gotta understand. The Sega community, and I will forever say this, is split in two. There's those who like Sega only for Sonic the Hedgehog, so the Sonic fans, and there's the true Sega fans, the ones who like Sega for everything they were known for, including Sonic. Not just Sonic, including Sonic. But here's the thing, I got to thinking, and it's like, we've all been asking Sega to make more of the games that we know and love, like Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi, Alex Kidd, Streets of Rage 4, which came out, and I'm going to get to that later on in the video, and a new Rise Star. I mean, the Knights community has been begging for years, where's their game at? And what about Sonic and Sega All-Stars? And this should go to show you right here how little confidence Sega has in all its IPs. Sonic, they dropped in last year's racing game, Sonic Team Racing. They got rid of all the other Sega characters, just dropped them in favor of only Sonic and Crew Racing, which Sonic Team Racing wasn't a bad game. I preferred the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing games because they were better. They had more options. They brought back some of the old Sega IPs that we actually cared about. And as sad as it is to say, Sega only makes two games nowadays, Yakuza and Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's so annoying to me that they only make those games when there's so many other IPs that we all want to come back. We all have been asking for. We all have that one favorite game in the Sega universe that we've all been asking for. Like, come on, there's so many of us out here other than just the Sonic fans, and I'm gonna get to them later on, but right now I'm on the topic of us true, like, all around Sega lovers. We haven't seen most of our series since the Genesis, if I'm being honest. There were so many games that didn't get moved over to the Saturn or the Dreamcast, and it's crazy because we've all been asking for games like Rise Star. Like I said, Shenmue just came out with Shenmue 3, which was good, and that's a step in the right direction, but it's just not the right step. I mean, it is the right step, but it's not enough. Where's all the other main series we've been asking for? Billy Hatcher, he only had one game. Some people might not have liked it. I did. He needed another game. Jet Set Radio hasn't had one since what? The original Xbox? Like, come on, Sega. We're here. We're asking. And here's the thing. The problem always comes down to us fans. Sega, they know they can put out anything. They know they could literally put out a game that literally just said Sega and then it cut off. And we Sega fans will buy it. Like, they know that. And I'm sorry because I'm outside, so if you hear any background noise, but they know we will literally buy whatever they put out. And it's kind of sad because it's the sad reality of the Sega and Sonic fan base that either sides of us will always buy whatever Sega puts out. And that's not, and I don't like that. And the sad part is I'm one of them. I will buy whatever Sega puts out. But when we come to games, and you may be thinking, well, Sega Slayer, Sega's been putting out, they just came out with Streets of Rage 4 finally. A new Alex Kidd game is coming out. A new Monster Boy in Wonder World. I mean, Wonder Boy in Monsterland or whatever. I forgot what. I'm not too familiar with that series, but still. And you may be thinking, oh, well, they just brought those games out. Well, here's the problem with that, okay? The problem with that is they didn't make them themselves. They outsourced them to other developers. Streets of Rage 4, it took another third-party company to come in for Sega to finally be like, well, okay, since we're not making it, you can make it. And guess what? The game was sick. Why? It was so good. Why is it that Sega can't just listen to us for one time? And if there's a small possibility that this video blows up or that anybody else sees this, anybody from Sega sees this, why can't you listen to us? We're all just asking for you to make more of the games we love. Like, it's sad because we've been gone all these years with just mediocre Sonic titles or terrible Sonic titles and Yakuza games. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm all Yakuza'd out, okay? I'm all Yakuza'd out. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of mediocre Sonic games. Look, In my opinion, the last good Sonic game was Generations, okay? Mania was good, but Mania, and I'm sorry for, like I said, background noise, I'm outside. Mania was good, but Mania was developed by fans, okay? It doesn't even really count, in my opinion, as a real, true, good Sega game. Where are they at? Like, what's going on? And let me get to the Sonic. Don't even get me started on the only Sonic community. You guys get treated worse than we do. You guys have seen some of the worst games ever. We've all seen some of those worst games ever because we all love Sonic. Some of you guys just only here for Sonic, but here's the thing: we've been stuck with games like Sonic 06, Sonic Forces, which was a major disappointment, and things like that for too long. And I don't know about you, but I want a new Golden Axe game, okay? What about a new Jet Set Radio where it's free roam and things like that? Like, it's annoying to me why Sega won't just think about the fans for once in a while. I don't understand what else we have to go to. I mean, Nintendo and Sony and all of them, they're showing us up at this point because we basically only make 2 games, and I'm sick of it. But that's just my little rant. That's my little thing. If anyone from Sega sees this, or any, because I'm not a huge YouTuber, I don't have big connections with Sega and all that, but if anyone sees this, I hope you take this and I hope you take it back to your boss or anything like that and show them that we care about Sega games. But until next time, see you, Slayers.